America's finest city. What a gorgeous afternoon for baseball we have in store from Petco Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Abraham Perez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Irizarry.
Here's the first pitch to him. Francesco Irizarry is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-1. Perez has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now the pitch.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second.
Next to stand in is Pedro Espinosa. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Ricky Kyle.
And now in the box, Ricky Kyle. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Arizona. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Now at the plate, here is Manny Lopez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Manny Lopez.
Pitch on the way. The 1-0 is a fastball that Arellano has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. The count now at 2-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jay Theophanopoulos.
Digging in next, Jay Theophanopoulos. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And that's the second out.
Batting third,
So next to bat will be Miguel Reyna. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. 2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. In there, and their first hit of the season is going to be for extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both
Batting
outfielders
fourth,
give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So now to the plate, Steven Maldonado. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Did a good job to plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Punto.
Punto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Punto is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
First pitch of the AB now. Antonio Castilla's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Punto stands at second with no outs. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one away. So now here is David Shibuya looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's set and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Casilla is there, 2 gone. Up next for Arizona, Ronald Dominguez. Now here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That's a hit, their first of the new season. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The second baseman.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
To the plate now, Roberto Castaneda. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Granger gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Henry Granger.
The right fielder, Henry Granger.
First pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Left side, but well foul. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Daniel Mesoraco.
Digging in now for San Diego, Daniel Mesoraco. Now here it comes. Low for ball 1. One and one the count now. Mesoraco swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Edgar Quinones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. And now here is Luis Montes, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Montes.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Montes playing here in his age 31 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Striding forward now is the DH. Francesco Irizarry worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Pedro Espinoza, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's too high, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Maldonado finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alexi Casilla.
The center fielder, Alexi Casilla.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. And a splitter is over for a called 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Batting
so
ninth,
next to hit is Luis Tejera.
Luis Tejera.
First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Down the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now
next it'll be Manny
hitter,
Lopez. He bounced out last time up.
Lopez.
First pitch on its way. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Left fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
At the plate, Jay Theophanopoulos. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We're through 3 at Petco Park, all tied at 1-1. Striding in is Ricky Kyle, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Ricky Kyle.